Well, percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, Game 2, Jazz Clippers. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. How you guys doing today? I'm annoyed. I just saw that the Clippers lost. A lot of times I stay off of everything, so I don't pay attention until the day after. I don't want to see who wins or anything like that. But I just saw in the little description here that the Clippers lost. Goddamn Clippers. I bet on them to win. Magical. I guess my bets mean nothing, but my prediction was that they would win. But they lost 2 games against the Mavs and came back. The Jazz are the #1 team. But let's see what adjustments. Game 2. Do the Clippers make? Do the Jazz make any adjustments? Is Mike Conley back? Who knows? Check out the shirt, guys. Milliseconds matter. Dope. I mean, thanks. You guys helped me come up with the phrase and everything. So, all right. Triple handoff, pick and roll, Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles. Nice little pooper scooper layup. Little down screen, right? So it's a lot easier to get open off the ball than on the ball, right? You get Paul George isolated on the wing, you get Reggie Jackson coming here, and then you get Kawhi Leonard with an easy look. Right, a lot of you younger players would not be comfortable with this shot, right? Coming this way, right? Locating the ball with your eyes, right, left plant, big 7-footer here, controlled, little controlled fade going that way. Super simple, right? Pay attention to what you see in the game, right? A lot of it is catch and shoot, right? The five shots that you really need in basketball, right? Like I say, catch and shoot, and then one dribble this way, one dribble, pull up, right? And then 2 dribble, pull up, right? So then you got right and left. So, and then it's just a tree, right? Everything branches out from here. Everything else is just hiding your weaknesses or trying to avoid those. Nice little crossover. Again, oh, Donovan Mitchell. He's improved his jumper so much. 3rd time in a row? Don't tell me he just busted Paul George 3 times in a row. So crossover, 1 dribble, pull up. Yikes. Paul George. I own you, boy. Again. Yikes. Isolation. Nothing happened here. Rudy Gobert coming across. Right. Let's see if I can predict some stuff. Why wouldn't Zubac just come here? Right, just drop this pass to him, and then Marcus Morris Sr. can either come here for a dunk or just flash here for a 3. Rudy Gobert is here protecting away the baseline drive, so he's already in pre-help. Kawhi Leonard can just literally just, if he really wanted to, he can just jump and then step back into that 3. Perfect little catch by Zubac. Right, so Bogey lets him move too freely here, and then Zoo, instead of coming higher to get a pass and then passing to Marcus Morris, like I said, could have happened. He just comes here, and then since Royce O'Neal's hands are down, right, Zoo catches in a spot where he can just catch and dunk. Right, footwork on the catch, right? So this is a catch and shoot, right? Ball comes, feet are in the air now, land on 2, and just dunk. Very, very hard to stop those things. That's Bogdanovic's problem, not Rudy Gobert's problem, and that's Royce O'Neal's problem, not giving any type of pressure on the the playmaker or the quarterback there. Good outlet, trailer. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, as predicted. Another 2 dribble pull up. Jordan Clarkson. Paul George can play Jordan Clarkson a lot better than he can play Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell's a little bit more decisive with his moves and more powerful, right? So one, boom, just crossover, split the D. Jordan Clarkson is much more herky-jerky, shifty. Boogie Cousins with another sighting. So there's a few ways you guys can work a defender, right? Go around, go over, go through, right? 5-hole or through like Boogie Cousins does here, right? So around, over, under, through, and then there's one more that the game is going more and more towards that way. It's having the other player move out of the way. So if you say excuse me, they'll get out of your way. Excuse me is usually shifting somebody out of the way. So if you say like misdirections or crossover, you're trying to get them out of the way so you could go straight, and that's usually tricking their mind. So work on all those things. Make sure you know which one you are. Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins. Boogie. Look at that. He's getting a little fight down here with Rudy Gobert. Strained hamstrings, Mike Conley. They don't heal easily. Soft tissue like a calf and hamstring, they're very, very touchy. Sometimes you think they're healed up and they're not. Nice little catch and shoot, Luke Kennard. One of the best shooters in the league. Between the legs, misdirection 3. Boogie contributing. At least he can punk Rudy Gobert a little bit. Pick and roll, Spider Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard chasing him, put him on the hip, in and out, dribble, attack the big. See what Kawhi Leonard's doing, attack the big, bounce it out, right? Float the ball on your right, let them recover. Now he's back on your hip. Quick inside hand layup with the left. I do not want Kawhi Leonard chasing Spider Mitchell all over the court. He's a lot different than Luka. Get Reggie Jackson on him. Get Reggie Jackson. Get Rondo. Get them to chase Spider Mitchell all through the first 3 quarters or so. Clarkson's been shooting those threes pretty good, huh? Paul George posting up. Baseline help. Good swing. All right, so they're already in pre-rotation. And so if you're doing a 5-out and you're posting, you're allowing these rotations to happen a lot quicker. So Derek Favors is ready to the middle, right? If Paul George comes this way, he'll be open. If he fades this way, he has it anytime he wants. But his spin and drive is unavailable. So these 3 can easily guard these 3 guys, right? So he throws a high pass to Batum, and then they're recovering. Quick little swing. Bogdanovich is not leaving Kawhi Leonard, right? Leaves late to contest. So they're living with Reggie Jackson shooting that 3. Jesus Christ, Donovan Mitchell is. Boy, haven't really seen any adjustments. Excuse me, boy. That's going through somebody right here. Extend so no one Can poke from behind, bang into him, create contact to create separation. Donovan Mitchell, 21 points, 9 of 12, 3 of 5 3-pointers. That means he's missed 1 shot and 2 3-pointers. He's going to have to get 50. Yee! Again, going through somebody, right? So if their feet aren't good, right, take the angle. A lot of you guys, younger guys, you guys are going to want to just go around, right? Take the correct angle. So when you bump him, he goes flying. When he goes flying, reset your feet. Boom. Tons of space. If you wanted to, he could have stepped back for a 3, even if you wanted to. The difference between DeMarcus Cousins and Zubac, right? So when they do the little pick and roll, Reggie Jackson rejects it and attacks that gap anyways. Right, so you get this spacing now. So you get DeMarcus Cousins spacing to the 3, right? And then you get this freedom for Reggie Jackson to go against Rudy Gobert one-on-one. He could do that mid-range pull-up or drive if he wanted to. So Boogie Cousins doing some spacing, and I like that he's not just chilling out here. Right, so he saw the shot go up. Donovan Mitchell's not paying attention. He's crashing. So these things coaches are watching, right? Tough shot, bogey. Nice shot. Oh, Batum blocked it. I was just going to say that's too easy. Batum with the length, right? So Donovan Mitchell goes for the stretch layup. Batum, oh my God, he jumps and reaches from behind. That's great length. Batum has been so big for the Clippers. He's so versatile. He can move a little bit. He's long. He's actually more of a defender than anything. Boogie doing a decent job staying in front of Spider Mitchell, forcing him to shoot a 3 a little bit higher than normal here. I'll live with that. I mean, that's a tough shot. That's Donovan Mitchell being really good. That's where you wish Boogie was a little bit stronger or a little bit more explosive. He bangs him. Gobert walls him up. There's nothing left here for Boogie. He tries to get up. He gets blocked. That's the surgeries. That's all the injuries. Joe Ingles. Pat Beverly making a sighting. Between the legs, misdirection 3. This is a very good move for a lot of you guys with a decent jumper and a decent handle. Two dribble pull up baseline, right? Boom, boom, bang into him. Small little step back here. Right. So when I talk about unguardable spots and unguardable shots and unguardable spots, right? Right here's a spot, right here's a spot, right here's a spot, right here's a spot, right? So normally you would go touch step back Dame Lillard this way, touch step back Dame Lillard this way. If you're lefty, it'd be touch step back this way. If you're James Harden, touch step back this way. If you're James Harden, right, going left. You can also do this anytime you want. If you're powerful enough to step back this way with your right hand, the ball's closer to your defender if you're right-handed on this side. Right? He doesn't even open up his hips. He just it's already allowed this way. So he just steps in and jumps out this way. So you have to be pretty powerful and quick with your feet to get off that type of shot. Donovan Mitchell, man, killing it. 59, third. I don't know what that means. Donovan Mitchell causing all kinds of problems. Double screen, shoot that 3. I mean, he's walking into his 3 so confidently. That's like 5 or 6 threes already. I mean, If I'm Clippers, you can't overreact. You cannot overreact. He is at the very end of the day. He's still not 6'7", 6'8" like Luka. So you're seeing these blocks, right? Zubac got one, Batum got one. Haven't seen much. Oh, this is a great move by a little guard, right? Between the legs, get into the lane, 2 dribbles, 1, 2, right? Land on 2, elastic, feet, skis pointing in, right? Ready to jump right when you land. This is a very nice move by Reggie Jackson. So underrated. A little jump hook there. Very, very nice move. You small, undersized guys that get in the lane all the time, and then you jump stop here and panic and pivot and pivot and pivot against real solid defenders where they don't jump and you're forced to do a bunch of stuff. Work on that. Work on that. That's a very, very nice move. I'm gonna do that with some of my girl clients. Girls typically at the higher level of girls basketball, they don't jump on a lot of blocks since they, they're not as athletic, so they're trained to be more disciplined, stay down, hands up. That's a great move. Bogey. Just masterful efficiency. Catch it, side jab, 1 dribble pull up. Every now and then, or at least once a game, once or twice a game, you see Kawhi Leonard doing this stuff, right? It's Kobe, it's MJ. It's all you need. Right? If you get a pass, you have an advantage. Offense always has the advantage. They're all up in your space. Hard, aggressive jab, shift your core, get them moving. Boom, there he goes. Right? 1 dribble. MJ made his whole career off of that. You don't see a bunch of highlights of Jordan do a bunch of crossovers and hezzies and floaters. Like right here, Marcus Morris doesn't have a 1 dribble pull up. Right? Like Donovan Mitchell is shorter, right? He's already given him the angle, just 1 dribble, bang, pull up. But nope, Marcus Morris is not that. He doesn't have that, right? Donovan Mitchell, right? A little bit too small, so he's still giving him the side, thinking that the help is there, hoping that Marcus Morris will turn it back. Good job by Marcus Morris here to penetrate it anyways to get the actual defender to come help and double, and then he jumps through the gap, gets to the gap, right? Gets around and gives it to Zubac. Like that's a very nice play by Marcus Morris. Good defense, Kennard. Oh my God. Jordan Clarkson making tough shots again. Jordan Clarkson has improved his jumper so much. So much. I think he's working with Drew Hanlon. I've worked with him. He told me a story about him, how he would do, I think like 500 shots a day before practice. In the morning, he would go with his dad or just go to the gym and make 500 shots a day. So he's a really, really good shooter. So I know Drew knows how to help players with their shooting. He talks about balance a lot when you're shooting. When did the Clippers come back? Donovan Mitchell looks like he's been missing some shots because those threes are all the early ones. Not overreacting in 12 out of 22. Looks like he's missing some stuff in there. Like this. This is a tough shot. So it looks like he's forcing some stuff here. Looks like they switched up, put Batum on him. Pat Beverly's in the game. I like that. Batum's length and quickness is a little bit better than Kawhi's, especially defensively. '93, '97, close game down the end. Oh, good read, Kawhi Leonard. Bogey. Look at this recovery by Kawhi Leonard reading the eyes. Oh, yo, Kawhi. Finally, you showed up, bro. So when he turns it on like this, you know he's locked in. Right? He's reading the eyes. right? He's in between. Boom, reads that, steals it, kind of travels on the recovery there, powers his way through, splits the double team. Dang, all right, Kawhi. Got offended when I said you weren't the best player on this series. Made me question you a little bit. Oh, Batum making life hard, but that is a tough shot, Joe Ingles. Look how high that thing is off the glass. That's just luck. Oh my God. These little bounces, I mean, they're heartbreakers. Big time momentum shifts. Bogey. Tough little catch and shoot three. I mean, you're a sniper when you do this type of stuff, right? This is not an easy shot. The easier thing would have been to catch, pump fake, and pass it right back to this dude. But no, he's either feeling it or hasn't shot enough. Joe Ingles, so solid. So solid, Joe Ingles. Pick and roll, right? Use the pick and roll, attack the gap, turn the corner, get two guys to come to you, keep the dribble alive, keep drifting like you're actually going to drive, right? Throw the lob, lead your big man to the open space, be his eyes. Gobert. Right. So this is for you high school kids or you young guys, this is all you need, right? One hard dribble. Can you change directions, change levels, right? Change speeds all at the same time in one explosive movement. Joe Ingles pretending to go this way, right? Marcus Morris is letting him go this way. So just exchange between the legs and get downhill. Just one time, boom. And then you have that advantage already. Okay, so you have that half step advantage. It's all you need. So now you've already engaged three guys. And so now locate who's open, right? Royce O'Neal's wide open. Does not need to be a million shifts. Joe Ingles again, they're leaving him wide open. That dude can shoot. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I think he's Australian. I remember his accent. Careless. So he just got careless a little bit. Bogey's locked in, right? Just that little thing. Just make him uncomfortable. Boom, poked it out. Great job, Bogdanovich. Reggie Jackson cleared for takeoff. Oh, they count that too. 105, 108, 113. These are very difficult shots. Like this is when superstars are made, man. When you can down the end, tight game, 46 seconds, right? Easily. The right play would have been to dump it to Joe Ingles. Like that is the right play, the score play, the winning play. Kawhi Leonard would have friggin' passed his shit. That's why they lost probably game one. I would live and die with my best player forcing up a shot, a slightly more difficult shot. Come through the lane, boom, keep it high, glide, floater. Oh, that's where you need the superstar. This is down the end. This is when you need that guy. So Donovan Mitchell is that guy. Yo, who's that guy in the Clippers? I don't know. I don't know. Look like some adjustments happened. You need Batum, Beverly, Rondo, or whoever to chase around Spider Mitchell. Kawhi Leonard, 8 of 17. He's not taking nearly enough shots. I mean, this is stupid. Reggie Jackson's taking too many, right? So Reggie Jackson is more of the scorer than anybody else on this team. Kawhi Leonard, I mean, this is unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Paul George is getting there in there on the rebounds. I like that. I've seen him do a lot more rebounding. He's getting free throws. Kawhi Leonard's not getting free throws. Batum, he's huge. Beverly's getting minutes. DeMarcus Cousins played some solid minutes. Pat Beverly not making any shots. That's no good. Luke Kennard 1 minute. Terrence Mann, can he guard Spider Mitchell? I don't know. I really don't know. Are any of these guys gonna hit shots? Reggie Jackson's taking too many shots, or Kawhi Leonard's passing it to him too much. 37, 11 out of 30 from three. That's not going to cut it. It needs to be a little bit higher than that. Turnovers, 11, not that big. All right, Royce O'Neal, major minutes. Jordan Clarkson, major minutes. Joe Ingles, so big. 37 for Spider Mitchell, 4 assists, 6 of 12. So he like cooled down. Bogdanovich, solid game. Rudy Gobert, solid. Jordan Clarkson, oh man, he is that X factor. What do we learn? Should I panic? Should I panic if I'm a Clippers fan? You've done it once before. 0-2 came all the way back. Can you do it again? I'm sure you can do it again, but the Jazz are just a much more balanced team and than the Mavericks. And Donovan Mitchell, man, he's proving to me, to the world, that he can make tough shots in close games. I don't think he's lost a game in this whole playoffs yet, man. So since coming back from that injury, sweeping the Grizzlies since he's got back, and then 2 straight wins here. So the Jazz are looking very, very formidable, man. Looks like they have all the pieces to probably end up taking on the Nets. Oh, do the Clippers have a chance, or should I just bring out the brooms again and declare the Clippers dead? Laker fans are happy or petty. All right, guys, until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.